My name is Jen. I am from Brantford now. I grew up in beautiful Port Dover. I want to say, first of all, if they build it, they will come. If we build it, they will come. Growing up, my designated biking spot was the firehouse. I have countless scars on my knees from falling on the pavement where I wish I could have fell on grass. My fiance is part of the bike club. I spent 4 years working in cellular. The youngest customer I had was 8 years old. Her grandmother bought her the iPhone 5 the day of the launch with 10 gigs of data. I asked her what she does in her spare time. She says she scrolls through Facebook. I have 2 nieces, one is 16 and one is 6. I walk into the house and my 6-year-old niece asks me if I want to watch YouTube with her. We show up with bikes. She'd rather watch YouTube. I think this is something that would be great. It would get people out. We're fighting to get kids away from the TV, but we're just handing them more and more things. There's the latest app, the iPhone 7. People know more about that than they do about how to ride a bike. I'm 23 years old. I don't even think I can remember how to ride a bike, but I'm sure I'll learn. I'm just saying it's not going to be concrete. It's going to be much easier to not hurt myself there than it would be if I was back on the fire hall. I have a newborn son who, his name is Ryder, ironically. He will definitely be a bike rider. He will not be in front of a TV screen or a computer or anything like that where they spend countless hours. You can ask teens. They probably spend more time playing World of Warcraft or whatever the latest game is than they have ever in their lifetime riding a bike or a skateboard or walking even. And that's the sad part, is that we're trying to push away something that is allowing people to come out of the community. Stop hiding in your house in front of a screen. Come out and be part of something. Do it together. Encourage each other instead of pushing something that's great away. My family is a huge part of the community in Port Dover. If you ever have the opportunity to see the Elmer Lewis Parkette, that is named after my great-grandfather. He started minor hockey in Port Dover. He was part of clubs like that. He was pushing kids outside, not finding ways to take it away. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. And we're going to have time for possibly one more question. Yeah, I know. I know Peter, so I'm just going to pick up.
My name is Peter Shear. I grew up around this in Westdale. Spent my childhood in that green space up there and a lot of time in this auditorium in this school. Probably half the people in this room are either related to me or they're very good friends of mine who I see a lot down at the river walking on the trails that we all come back to. I don't live here now. I live up on Gray Street. I just have a couple of questions, and one of the questions is, have you already voted on this? Is this a done deal? Have you already voted to say it's here?
We passed the lease last November.
So this is really just
$2.
smoke and mirrors?
No, it's not smoke and mirrors at all, because public consultation can never be considered smoke and mirrors.
But it's done. It's coming to Waterworks Park, is that correct?
Well, I would say, I can't say 100%, because there is the opportunity, and the ward councillors have the opportunity to come back and say, there's so much resistance, or this is not what we want to do. That could ultimately end up happening. But the truth is we passed it. After 9 meetings in council, we passed, and the lease has been signed. And the work was originally being done to design and to deal with environmental impact mitigation. And that is the beginning part of this discussion. And right now, this discussion is just opening up the dialogue. There's no expectations otherwise. We're opening up the dialogue in the city.
Tomorrow will not. Another thing is the Trilogy grant that you're all getting. Is that contingent on it being at Waterworks Park?
No.
I don't have anything to do with that.
No.
Duncan, is it the...
I have all the info, no.
I haven't gone to Trillium to investigate that question in particular.
So they haven't come back to you and said, in order for you to get the grant, you have to put it in Waterworks Park?
I have not. We have the lease there, so the grant was contingent on us having an agreement in place for the land lease. And
Could someone get that answer the question for me?
So the answer would be, Trillium said you have to have a lease. They got the lease, they took it in. Trillium gave them the grant based on the lease.
In Waterworks Park?
Yes.
No.
The Rotary Club, have you all named the park yet? The bike park?
We don't have, and quite honestly, relevance to that right now.
Can someone answer that later on down the road
The
for me?
Rotary Club's made a commitment, so
But I heard it was going to be called the Rotary Club and not just
If
the
you wish
not
to-
just the bike park. But
if you wish to discuss that with the Rotary Club, I'm sure they'd be happy to discuss that with you.
well, it's our.
I'm not speaking on behalf of the Rotary Club.
No, I just heard that the Rotary Club it's going to be called the Rotary Club Park, and the Waterworks Park is going to be changed to the Rotary Club Park.
That's absolutely not going to happen.
Okay.
As long as it's not.
I guess there's just one other question, Chris, and this is really just directed at you. Did you really send the police down to my friend Kathy Wilson's house?
I'm sorry?
Did you send the police down to my friend's Kathy Wilson's house because of something she did on social media?
No.
Okay.
Mine. It's been a week of this stuff. Oh, God.
That's good.
We're good, we got time.
I'm glad he brought it up.
Next question.
All right, I'll make this short and sweet. I don't actually live in Homedale. I did grow up in the area. I went to this school. I went to Lansdowne. I am a member of the bike club. I joined them last April when I heard about the things they're doing around town. I support them 100%. I'm willing to do anything I can to help them out with this venture, which includes volunteering every Tuesday with Duncan doing the sprockets. And I assure you, I do not profit anything off of that. If anything, it takes away from me and my profit, and time with my family and at work. But I do it for my son.
Pull the mic up just a little bit.
But I do it for my son because he needs a safe place to ride. We live beside a park, so I experience all the problems you guys do with parks. People jumping my fence, drinking at night, smoking dope on the picnic tables by the splash pad. But in the daytime, I don't ask the people to leave the splash pad and not enjoy the park. It's there for everybody to share. The riffraff is going to be everywhere in town. We have to stick together as a community to rid them from any type of city park, not just bike parks. Last but not least, I have a question, and this is from my 10-year-old son. He loves nature too, and he would just like to know why can't we share? Why can't we share the park?
Wow.
Yeah, that's how he communicated. That's how he communicated.
Okay, so we've come to an end.
Beat up
Councillor
Saturday.
West can
I don't
have
feel
final-
sorry for any
I do
of
want to thank you.